Hello everyone. A warm welcome to Enterprise Transformation with MAK. I am Amar Kashif, your host and a seasoned ERP consultant. I have almost 15 years of experience in implementing ERP solutions. Join me on this exciting journey as we delve into the world of enterprise resource planning. Through this channel, I will be sharing my insights, experiences, and tips to understand the complex landscape of ERP. Today marks the beginning of our ERP implementation journey. Let's explore the ERP world together. In this session, we will discuss the ERP implementation methodologies and their phases. We will see some real life ERP project plans based on waterfall and agile methodologies. We will also discuss the industries and scenarios with the best suited approaches. When a consulting firm or a project team takes on an ERP implementation project, the initial step is to decide the methodology to be followed for the implementation. Let's explore these fundamental concepts together. Two prominent approaches of ERP project management are Waterfall and Agile. The Waterfall approach is the earlier approach started back to the 1970s. It is a sequential method where each activity is dependent on the completion of the previous one. In agile methodology, software is developed, tested by the stakeholders, necessary changes are incorporated, and the process is repeated in sprints until final delivery is achieved. In ERP implementation, the same pattern is followed for each phase. It is very important to discuss here that Agile, Scrum, and Kanban are software development project techniques. There is a big difference in software development and software implementation. But still, Agile has gained significant popularity in cloud based ERP implementations. As cloud ERP solutions are standard solutions, and companies normally adopt the standard solution without any major customization. Waterfall and Agile implementations can be categorized into six phases, but it's all subjective, and different firms may have different criteria. Waterfall starts with business requirements gathering, system study, and resource allocation. An implementation plan with a tentative timeline is finalized. Normally, in planning phase, a project management office is established who monitors the project progress. I will also share a separate video on BRA and PMO. In design phase, solution or design documents are finalized after sign off. Development is done on test instance. Changes or gaps are identified during testing and UAT, which are catered and validated by the implementing partners. System development is started and master data and opening balances of cutoff dates are uploaded. In support period or real-time transactional issues are addressed. Then system administration and maintenance is started. This is a simply waterfall approach. While in Agile, scope is finalized, system is set up for prototyping. In prototyping, conference room pilot, which is also called CRP sessions, these sessions are conducted with the key users to develop their understanding of the features and functions of the system at an early stage. After stakeholders understanding and go ahead, system is implemented and then validated by the stakeholders. In transition phase, support is given in real-time transactions. In Agile, users have the opportunity to interact with and understand the ERP system early on. We have some real-time project plans for both approaches. Okay, this project was the implementation of Oracle R12 in two of our group companies. This is real-time scenario. This is a real-time project. This is a summary project plan for the steering committee presentation. Here, each phase has further list of tasks, actions, items, and the timelines. Let's have a quick review of this sheet. Here we have UCS and Homebridge ERP implementation plan. First, we have project duration, that was 5 months, and project duration with support was for 2 months, is the 7 months. So project start date, end date. Then we have tasks, then we have teams, then we have progress monitor, then we have start, end date, duration for each phase, and the major activities, then the status, and then the calendar. So here first phase is discovery and planning. Here teams are assigned from the consultant, from the ERP team of the client, and then the departmental teams or the company's team where ERP is going to be implemented. Then we have progress. It is an old project. All the activities are completed. Then there is a start and end date, then duration, and the major activities. For example, in first phase, we have to mobilize the team. We have sessions with the finance, tax, supply chain, admin, and senior level management of the client companies. Then we finalize the scope for HLDD, and an initial project plan is shared with all the stakeholders. Then there is a design phase where FDDs are finalized. Then we have a development phase where test instance is configured for the UAT and training purposes. Then we have SIT and UAT. SIT basically stands for System Integrated Testing, where before going to users, ERP team validate all the processes in ERP. So then we have deployment on production, and then go live and support. So here one thing is very prominent, that each phase is started from the end of the previous phase. Here we can say that see that discovery and planning end date is 5 Jan, and design or FDDs are started from 5th Jan. Similarly, other development is started from 24th Jan, which was the end date of the design phase. So this is the waterfall, as waterfalls from a top to the down. Okay, now we see the a real example of agile ERP implementation plan. In this approach, normally we start with the prototyping. We start the CRP sessions to build the user understanding of the system processes. Many phases can be started before waiting to end the prior phase. Here I have highlighted some phases which have been started before the end of the previous activity. Again, I will stress that we are seeing the agile ERP implementation methodology in perspective of ERP implementation, not in respect of system development. So here we have some phases. We have initiation and planning phase. In the similar way, we have the start date, end date, and the duration, and the team's assignments. Then we have analysis and CRP sessions. During the CRP session, it's a vision instance of some other client. Consultants use this instance to show the process flows of the client, and users see all the process flows here. And the analysis phase is done here, and all the major requirements are catered. Okay, here major requirements mean which are related to the system's process flows. No any deviation that cannot be catered through the system process flows is entertained here. Then system is configured for CRP session 2. Then design phase, the similar way it flows, and build phase, when training, then deployment and go live. The main difference between the agile and waterfall, here some activities can be started before the end of the previous activities. Okay, now we see some scenarios where we will decide which approach is best suited. The major difference, as I have explained earlier, in the waterfall methodology, ERP processes are mapped with the customer's requirements. Whereas in Agile, customers shifts its approach of doing transactions and adopt system processes. That is the reason Agile is famous in implementing cloud solutions. Okay, now we have a quick review where to choose waterfall approach. Waterfall is ideal when the project requirements are well defined and unlikely to change significantly during the implementation process. Waterfall is best for industries which have stringent regulatory requirements of documentation and traceability. Organizations have a strict budget and timeline constraints. Waterfall can be advantageous. Waterfall can be efficient for smaller projects with limited complexity, where a sequential progression through defined stages is feasible. Okay, when to choose Agile? Agile is well suited for projects with evolving or dynamic requirements, where clients have requirements that are changing. Their nature is of changing by the time. If your ERP project requires frequent feedback and adjustments based on user input, Agile is the best fit. For ERP implementations with independent and large scope activities, Agiles can be best suited. Okay, some consultants said it's a choice between speed and precision. Speed for Agile and precision for waterfall. And then it's a choice between flexibility and structure. Ultimately, the choice between waterfall and agile for ERP implementation depends on a unique characteristics of your project and organizational preferences. It's not a one size fits all decision, and sometimes a hybrid approach may be feasible. In the end, I will say that I am connected towards leading consulting firms which offer ERP solutions as per the company needs. You may contact me for discussion or advice on ERP solutions or its selection or whether it's related to its implementation. I will request you to please like and subscribe my channel and share your thoughts to improve my channel. Thank you for your time.